this is where I make a joke about soiling myself. Lee here, and this is the Monstera deliciosa. It might be time to repot this plant, but before I do that, I wanted to just share with you some of my best methods for making the perfect soil for this plant. The first soil mix is a combination of potting soil and perlite. Perlite is a type of volcanic glass that expands when heated. Adding perlite to your soil mix is an excellent way to get more oxygen into your soil. With this mix, you should aim for about 60% perlite and 40% potting soil. Most household indoor potting soils come with perlite already mixed in to make the mix less dense, but it's nowhere near enough for a good Monstera mix. Pro tip, use wet perlite to stop all that dust from going right into your throat. The second soil mix is to combine orchid bark, perlite, and potting soil. My go-to brand is usually ProMix Premium Orchid Mix. This comes with western fir bark, charcoal, and perlite mixed together. You have to be really cautious to check the ingredients when buying orchid mix, because some brands sell it as orchid soil, which often comes with a slow-release fertilizer specifically tailored to orchids. Orchid bark helps bring more oxygen into the soil, avoid root rot, and I've always had great success working with this soil amendment. With this soil mix, you should aim for 40% orchid bark, 40% perlite, and 20% potting soil. Finally, the super premium potting soil mix, I'm going to add horticultural charcoal and earthworm castings. Usually, horticultural charcoal can be used as a bottom layer of the pot. This helps get moisture away from the roots of plants, which will help your plant avoid root rot. But I do like to mix this directly into the soil because I think it helps with ensuring that moisture is spread more evenly throughout the pot. Earthworm castings are an excellent fertilizer to add directly into your soil mix. As a bonus, you can recommend it to your friends, and you can only tell them after that it's just worm poo. For this mix, I'm going to aim for about 35% orchid bark, 35% perlite, 10% horticultural charcoal, 20% potting soil, and a handful of earthworm castings. Other amendments you can add to add more aeration to your soil are peat moss, leca, and coco coir. But I encourage you to play around and experiment with your own soil mixes too. Leave a comment down below if you've ever used any of these amendments, or share a mix of your own.